Okay, so I lied. Just can't resist. This will be my last trail ride, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Nice, look at this, beautiful, beautiful and dry. God, of all the trail rides, you've watched all my videos before, of all the sort of single track trail rides that I've done, that I do, no doubt, my favourite type is going through the forest, going through the trees. There is something about it, there is something being, you know, in the company of trees. I know it sounds a bit odd, you know, I think the Japanese call it Shinrin Yoku or something, Shinrin Roku, and it's basking in the ambience of the trees, or bathing in the ambience of the trees. There's an energy that, you know, that they give off, and it's just, you know, it's just great. I mean, yeah, especially in the hotter temperatures, it's nice and cooling beneath the trees, so that's always, you know, that's always a good thing. I think one thing about this big adventure bike, which I've loved going on these single track trails as well, it's quite stealthy. You know, I'm not opening it up as well, not making it a big loud exercise that's going to usually hack people off. Just doing my thing, just you know, get in, get out, don't look back. And I think, you know, that's what I said in the sort of the previous video, you know, my pleasure, my passion just comes from being in amongst it, just, you know, off the main road, you know. Yeah, the challenging trails and stuff, it's all great, but, you know, just having that exposure to the, you know, being deep and dark into the woods, as it were, you know, totally detached from the rest of the world, that's what I really like. And then some people go cycling, some people go hiking, whatever for it. You know, for me it's been about bikes. You know, I've always had a passion for bikes, so being able to get my bike out, you know, away from everything is just amazing. I mean, just look at where you are, or where I am. And you know, as I say to, you know, sort of lots of people who want to do this, you know, you don't have to go far, you know, to have this kind of experience. And you don't have to have a big enduro bike or a trail, big adventure bike or whatever to do these kind of trails. Most bikes will easily do this, even if you're on a little moped, you know, 50cc, especially in the summer months. Most things do it, you know, get a Harley, you know, a Harley could do this, no problem. You know, yeah, I mean, you got to be just a little bit careful about hitting the underside or whatever, but as long as the trail is flat, hard and dry especially, you know, no dramas. Beauty. A glorious, glorious, glorious area. Let's just go this way. Oh, it just goes around the tree and then down again. Nice. Woohoo! You take the low road and I take the high road. Yeah, you'd probably only know that song if you're from the UK, from Scotland. An old TV programme. Used to always be on in the afternoon. Oh, squirrel. Again, nature. Loving nature. I'll tell you what, that is the kind of thing that I love to see. It's almost like, you know, there's sort of destruction there, and it's just, well, you know, stuff that goes on in the forest, nobody ever sees it, you know, and then you just come across it and you think, blimey, what's happened here? You know, amazing. Beautiful. What a great trail this is. Now this is kind of taking me in the direction I need to go for work. So let me just see how far I get. I don't have any mapping. I'm not using any mapping. Look, come down here. I'm just kind of following my nose on this one. So and we'll see where I end up. Now, the thing is, because it's so singular here, just in case somebody's coming the opposite way, I'll take it cautiously. Nice, beautiful. I mean, it really is. This sort of trail is it's hard and compact, but there is a kind of a loose surface, powdery surface on top of it as well. Funny enough, I went to a couple of lads who had come off their motocross bikes the other day. One of the reasons why, because it's really dry, and underneath it was kind of hard, and they hadn't really wet the track enough, and it was just there was nothing to grip onto for the knobblers. It was just completely like an ice rink in many ways, But so that kind of thing you have to watch out for. Beauty. Wow, look at this. Amazing. Amazeballs. Love it. Wow. It's effortless, isn't it? Effortless just riding through this at the moment. Oh, bit of a fall away there. Which way do I go now? Do I go that way or that way? I assume I go, yeah, this way. Down the hill, through a bit of a gully here, bit of a, yeah. This kind of forest matter on the floor. You kind of, whenever I was saying to people about sort of trail riding, you take an easy route if you like, but if you're ever in a bit of a gully, and then just go to the lowest part of that gully, and it just makes life so much easier. Just make sure nobody's coming the opposite way. Beauty. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So you got to apologise for my singing. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Pretty awful. But there you go. That's the way it is. The best thing to do when you're doing these trails, never clock watch. You don't want to end up rushing anyway. Just take it nice and easy, nice and gentle. Have a good look at where you're going, where the tyres are going, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, there we go. And a lot, you watch all my other videos, doing this adventure riding stuff, off-road riding, dirt bike riding, these big adventure bikes. You don't always have to, stand up on the pegs either. This kind of trail, just sit down, enjoy it for what it is. There's always this big thing in the adventure bike. Yeah, stand up on the pegs, you got to do that. Well, I beg to disagree, and watch a lot of my videos. Unless it's really bumpy for that you just want the bike to dance beneath you a little bit, just sit down. And especially, I tell you what, the more you do forest riding, the more you kind of understand as well. The more you kind of gotta. You do have to sit down because there's always, low branches or whatever. You've got to kind of navigate round and through. I think I'm at the end. Wow. Amazing. This is it, I think. Cool. Look at this. Brill. Right. Wow. Amazing. This is definitely my last trail ride. Yeah, it's got to be. Well, you never know. I've got a couple more days of this bike until the next one, until I get the next bike, the Harley. So, well, hope you enjoyed it anyway. And do you know what? There's a little bit more here. Oh, there's another trail. Go on, why not? Go on, just go and enjoy it. Just go and enjoy it while you can, and I will. Bonjour le tout. Right, catch you on the next video. Ta-ra now.
RevelatorAlf.